Hey guys, it's your boy Blackrue back with another video. Before I get started, cue Indigo Saint.
Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Blackrue Investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer? Best believe it was Blackrue Investing. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifesting, so we binge on our Blackrue Investing. Best believe it was Blackrue Investing. Got course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that Blackrue Investing. Best believe it was Blackrue Investing.
My man Indigo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Blackrue back again. You can catch me on the Gentleman of Crypto, which I was on earlier today at 9:30. Definitely go over there and check out that video. We were talking about coin we're going to talk about today. And we were also talking about VXV. I have a really good video on that. But yeah, definitely check me out on the Gentleman Crypto and definitely check me out on Benzinga. All right. Right below in the description is where you'll find that information about when I'll be on the channels, on those channels. So today we're going to be talking about XDC. All right, let's go into it.
What? Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you.
Here's XDC is really exciting. But what's very exciting, we're going to get into some stuff about in the video that I didn't cover today on Gentlemen of Crypto. So let's get into it here. Um, what's really exciting about XDC is this Wadzpay that seems to be very connected with them. Um, Wadzpay seems to want to get involved with CBDCs, different things like that. And Wadzpay seems to be a huge part of XDC, as well as a company called Trade Tech. And we're going to get into these guys right here. But first, I think a good place to start would be to look at where Wadzpay has been, where XDC has been as far as price, and what we can see in the future there when the price gets better. So right here we can see this kind of made it out when Bitcoin first halved. Or I'm sorry, not when it first halved, when it last halved. Um, so it instantly popped up to 30, 35 cent. Everything was popping down there back then. And then now it's cut all the way back here. It was under a cent. Now it's under 2 cents. So sadly, we missed out on a 3x here. But believe me, I really do think it has the potential to get to 35 cents and beyond. So at this point right here, sitting at 2 cents, 2 times 20 is 40. So we're looking at kind of a 2 times 6, 2 times 18 is 36. So we're looking at around an 18, 17x. And it's a low supply, only 250 million. And I've given you guys perspective on payments before, like supply before. Bitcoin's like 21 million. Solana's like 100, like Solana's like 500 million. Cardano's like 45 billion. So when you get into the Cardano, H bar is like 50 billion. So that kind of puts in perspective how small of a supply this is when you look at Cardano and stuff like that. And then Polygon, I think, is 10 billion. So for this to be 250 million, it's pretty nice. Okay. Um, Now let's go look at XDC. I know XDC is more around the billions in the supply. Okay, so yeah, their total supply looks like 38 billion, so they're a little bit under Cardano's supply. Um, and let's see where they've been. So they're picking up some steam here. So they were as high as 18 cents, and back in the day before the last Bitcoin halving, these dudes were sitting at way under a cent. Oh man, like 0.00005. Some people really got a real happy thing here with this sitting under 0.0005. But hell, heck, we'll take it here sitting at 3 cents. It gets back to 18. That is a 6x for us. And what I'm showing you here, I really think has the potential to get way past 18 cents. So let's go take a look here. Now, first of all, what I want to show you guys is this tweet here. So this was April 13th. XDC Foundation says, congrats to our partner TradeTech for being named as one of the few select members of the World Economic Forum at Davos. Find out more about XDC Network and our partner TradeTech in the World Trade Organization's latest report here. So this report, I went and looked it up, found it. It's co-authored by the World Trade Organization and the World Economic Forum. So they really should say that, and they don't really say that, but it is. I found it. It is right here. And just so you guys can know what I'm saying is true, you can see it here. They're both tagged here. If we go down here to this, we see Trade Tech called out specifically. So, a technology provider for trade finance asset distribution completed in September 2021. What it says is the first trade finance based non fungible token transaction. So I looked up trade finance, and needless to say, trade finance says, what is trade finance? Trade finance represents the financial instruments and products that are used by companies to facilitate international trade and commerce. Trade finance makes it possible and easier for importers and exporters to transact business through trade, which that really doesn't say anything. We go down here further. Okay, and it says, in simple terms, trade finance is when an exporter requires an importer to prepay for goods shipped. So any goods shipped, it's like paying for goods shipped. So it's financing trade between an importer and exporter. That's what trade finance, the simple definition would be. So that is very huge. You come in here, it also says that the trade finance NFT transaction was conducted on the Singapore-based XDC, which is operated by Zenfin. So one of the things to note, they say, according to participants in this transaction, NFT significantly shortened the settlement time, enhanced traceability, and fractionalized investments, making it possible to tap into a larger investment base and create liquidity in the trade finance market. So before, these were things only incredibly rich people could do, trade finance market and stuff like this. But now they're trying to fractionalize it so that the little plebes like you or I can actually put money into a trade finance market in hopes of getting money back, or in hopes of earning some of the money that the big guys earn. Now, that part to me is questionable. We may be putting our money in, and we might get like little bitty, like, half a percent earnings, but still the people at the top are the people that are going to get the biggest earnings. Like, if Trade Tech is the one who's doing this, then Trade Tech's going to get the biggest earnings from this trade finance NFT investment. But now they're trying to get liquidity from the smaller guys into this trade finance market. So so there's a good and a bad to that. The good part is, if XDC is the medium that they use in order to create these NFTs, and they continue to use them as a medium for that, then XDC will be will get revenue from that. Hence, XDC tokens will be sought after, will be needed in order to get these NFTs, in order to transact these NFTs. Hence, we would be first to actually go and buy these tokens and hold on to these tokens. So hence, we make money by being the thing behind the thing, as Jason Rasnick, owner of and CEO of Benzinga, likes to say. We'll be the thing behind the thing. While people are actually trying to buy the NFTs, the fractionalized NFTs for trade finance, we're actually buying the platform that sells the NFTs, and that gets money every time the NFTs are conducting a transaction. So very very cool for us if that's the case right there. So let's see here. Where we go next? So next we will go to, you can see here, Wadzpay. XDC network was selected by Wadzpay as an ultimate protocol, giving it significantly faster transaction speed, negligible gas fees, trade finance use cases, and military grade security. I didn't know that they use military grade security, but here we go again with the trade finance use cases, and then military grade security. That's amazing. So again, we're getting some more kind of insider information on XDC, and that brings us into the Wadzpay. So again, if we go back to Wadzpay, it's sitting at 2 cents. It was as high as 35 cents. So we have a possible 16x here. And really, Wadzpay might even be the bigger play, the better play. If you come down here and take a look, you can buy it on Bitmart. That's about the only place you can get it around here, in the U.S., I believe. But sorry about that, guys. But yeah. So going back into Wadzpay here, we see Wadzpay. They're going to be invited to this Cybos 2022, and this is being thrown by the people who run Swift. And Swift is how we do our payments here in the U.S. Okay, everything is run on Swift, but it seems to me that these guys are kind of, everything's being put in place to replace Swift with these crypto instant transactions. So if we come over here and we look at these ISO 2 double zero double two cryptos, right? We got XLM, HBAR, IOTA, XDC, Ripple, Algorand, Quant. All of these, I think, are going to be railroads and infrastructure to replace Swift. Okay, all of these are going to replace Swift. So XDC is the one we're going to focus on right now. And again, coming back over here to XDC, we got a couple different deals where they're talking about using NFTs for enhancing the experience of like the crowd here for DC United. So they have that deal in place. If we go over here and read a little bit of this, they'll offer DC United fans the unique access and experience never before seen in Major League Soccer. The club will feature XDC network on the front of both home and away kits, as well as training tops beginning with the 2002 season. So that's huge advertisement for them to have their logo and stuff plastered on these players' stuffs. So huge stuff for them. they also did a similar deal here with U of M back in 2019. So not so sure where that goes, but I'm going to mention that because I'm a Detroit guy, born and raised in Detroit. So it's kind of, we know U of M is a pretty big, renowned university, right? So they're doing like a student rewards program and a tokenized gaming platform there. Um, so there's something there. But then when we dig deeper into their partnership with Wadzpay and back to the Cybos, um, to 2022. This is taking place in October in Amsterdam, and they're going to be talking about blockchain payments, CBDCs, and digital currencies. So they're getting into that whole central bank digital currency thing and replacing SWIFT. And all of these guys are kind of leaders of Wadzpay. This is their CEO and founder. Huge, led multiple payment platforms in Asia, Australia, Middle East, Africa, and India. Worked for MasterCard. This guy, Khalid Mohiram, or yeah, some one of those ways. Worked for Swift. Worked for Swift. Arab Financial Services. Huge career here with him. 24 years of banking from Dinesh Verna. Huge Citibank. Just huge companies. And these guys are on Wadzpay's team. So, and oh yeah, this conference, only two crypto companies going to be there, Wadzpay and Quant. And I've already told you guys how Quant is involved in payments, in CBDC payments. If you come over here to the channel, you can definitely come over here and check it out. If we go down lower here, you'll see LCX Partner, Quant, and CBDCs. Definitely check that video out. Yeah, so really cool. Come over to the channel, guys. If you like the content, it's www.darkhorsewatcher.com, and let me know, what do you think about Wadzpay? What do you think about SDC? Yeah, and check out some of my previous videos over here. And thank you guys for stuck around. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one. Peace.